Well, ladies and gentlemen, on the Camino once more, here in Le Puy, and gonna start out on the G65, the Via Podiensis, and I am so excited because everybody says that this is one of the most beautiful Caminos out there. So this is my first time here, deep in France. If you look where Lyon is, then you come down by around about an hour and a half to 2 hours south of Lyon, and that's the starting place of this Camino. It takes you all the way through France down to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, and then of course you make your way over the Pyrenees into Spain and on your way to Santiago. Sadly for me, I'm only going to be able to do around about 6 days of walking on this occasion, but I get a taste of what this Camino here is all about. Everybody tells me this is one of the very best. Some of the best food, some of the best walking, some of the best scenery, some of the best Camino kind of vibes. So I'm really excited to do this. I've got to say that having just done Mass with all the pilgrims who are about to set out on this journey, this is the way to begin your Camino adventure. To be in a church dedicating your journey to the spiritual pursuit of God was just a wonderful beginning. In fact, I think this is got to be the best beginning of any Camino I've ever done in my life. This is the only way to start your Camino de Santiago. So, well, the trail awaits. Adventure is just in that direction. So it's time to hit the trail. Let's do it. Let's try this. All my life. Oh, the Camino begins. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've been walking for around about an hour and a half. Already the crowd has dispersed and spaced out, which is great. Must have been around about 200 to 300 pilgrims in the church this morning for Pilgrim's Mass. Of course, maybe they're not all walking it today. Some of them will be taking a day to explore Le Puy. However, for me, I'm on the trail. And to be honest with you, it's been fairly empty so far. You know, beautiful, but fairly empty considering there's so many people walking today. I'm wondering how my accommodation situation will unfold, having not booked ahead, but we are at the end of April, the beginning of May, so hopefully it's not too much of a stress. Today we've got 18 kilometers to walk up, about 25 in total, but 18 up, so that's to be noted. It's not a major climb like on the Frances or the Norte at the start of your Camino there. It's just a gentle kind of climb through the course of the day, but nevertheless, it's still a climb, and I'm already out of breath. Anyway, let's crack on, shall we? Let's get to the top of the hill. It's instead of trying to vlog while I've got no air in my lungs on day one, let's hope things improve and my trail legs return. That's in honor of my beautiful wife, who's from Switzerland. Come on, babes. Regs, I love you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just witnessed a miracle. Church is open. I mean, in Spain, very hard to find an open church on the kind of normal day-to-day trails. Obviously, your cathedrals and churches in the cities are open, but never in the little country passages. Anyway, it's open, beautiful. Well, the first decision of the Camino has arrived. There's a split in the road. The traditional route straight ahead, the variant to the right. The variant is 1.5k longer, but takes you through the town of Brianz, I think it is. Now I'm going to go through the town of Brianz because I need to pick up some supplies, some foot Vaseline that you can buy to help you stop getting blisters. So we're going to take that route because I have no idea whether we're going to find a chemist in the other route. So I'm going to walk the extra 1.5k to try and fix or to get ahead of any blisters that might happen. Anyway, I'm sure it will be a good decision because every decision on the Camino is a good decision. As long as you get up and start walking, you're going to enjoy yourself. Let's crack on, shall we? All right, well, two miracles. First miracle was the church is open. Second miracle is the pharmacy's open and it's gone 12 o'clock. Normally, I'd expect it to be closed now, but in fact, I think it just did close. C'est fermé, hein? Ah ouais. So I just got in there before it closed because it's lunchtime here. Super stoked to get Vaseline. Now this is an all-time tip. This stuff, so good for your feet. Before you hike in the morning, just put some Vaseline on, and if you get any rub anywhere on your body, any chafing, this is the stuff that makes a difference. Vaseline is the winner. And I've always struggled to get it in Spain. Thankfully, they sell it in France, so I'm super stoked. It was worth making the extra journey all the way out here because this stuff, wow, it's going to make the difference over the next few days. Right, I'm going to go find a supermarché, find something to eat for lunch, and continue the journey onwards to our final destination, which is who knows where. I know it's in that direction though, so let's go. I don't know what to make of that. I think it's upside down. Just a normal French house here in France. Very modest. It's a beautiful little village, but not a soul here. Completely empty. Certainly no amenities. So the idea of a drink or a petit sandwich is out. Wow, what a beautiful little village. So many lovely houses here. Well, today I've been mostly alone. Oh, I tripped up. Considering there were 300 pilgrims or thereabouts this morning, I haven't seen them as I've walked. True enough, I did take the blue route. I took a variant, in which I saw nobody in 3 hours. But now, having joined the main Camino and cruising through these little villages, still no one around. So I don't know where everybody is. I'm hoping they're not in the next town where I've got to get some accommodation. Let's hope it all pans out. But I took a little break, grabbed a snack, put some Vaseline on my feet because they were hurting from the descent, and we are reset. We've got about 6K to go, so around about maybe an hour and a half to get there, depending upon how long I take to do all the filming. But this has been a really lovely day, really beautiful, really restful. The vibe out here is very different to any other Camino I've ever done. It's significantly different. It's not so much of buen camino, it's just bonjour, bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Yeah, it's a different deal out here. It's very slow and very relaxed. Everybody's taking rest everywhere I look. People are sat in nature having a sandwich. Not in the bars. The bars are empty. Well, there are no bars. I've only seen 2. But everybody seems to be taking breaks in nature and just enjoying the beautiful space and place that they're in. So, a great first day. Anyway, 6K to go, so we need to press on and get it done. Well, the good news is I found somewhere to stay right here. The bad news is there's nobody there to open the door. But it'll work itself out. I'm confident of that. Just trying not to get run over by this car. I'm calling the numbers, ringing the doorbell. And sadly, for this weary pilgrim, there's no way to get into the venue. Let's give him a call.
Allô?
Allô, bonsoir.
Oui, bonsoir, c'est Richard.
Richard, exactement, j'ai arrivé.
J'arrive, je descends.
Ok, parfait. Merci beaucoup. Very cool. I'm going to have the one in the corner, and it looks like I'm by myself. Whew. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And another great day on the Camino has arrived. It's 7 a.m. It's time to hit the road and step into the adventure that is before us. Yesterday was incredible. Today we've got 500 meters climbing straight off the bat. So we're going to drop down to the riverbed, across the bridge, and then up, up, up. And looking forward to that. It's going to be spectacular. Last night's accommodation was fantastic. Paid 45 euros. And for that, I got a bed, got food and breakfast. All included, so that is really, really good. Now, got to find my way down to the riverbed and then start to make my climb, and hopefully I can find somewhere on a Sunday, dimanche, where I can buy myself a little bit of breakfast. Well, a second breakfast, because I only had my first breakfast around about 20 minutes ago. So what's unique about this bridge is it was designed by the guy who designed the Eiffel Tower. Very impressive. It goes over water, gets you from one side to the other. Decent bridge design. Love it. Boulangerie, patisserie. That is the important direction. Who cares about that right now? It's all about the boulangerie. Thankfully, they're heading in the same direction. No boulangerie. Oh no. Nope, couldn't find it. Disaster. Peugeot 403. Oh, what's this? It's the Citroën Diane, the 2CV. Oh, we are in France, ladies and gentlemen. The Dolly. Okay, 500 meters upwards. Let's go. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it to the top. Yo, that was an hour and a half of solid climbing straight up. And whew, if you don't like climbing, well, you're in trouble. I kind of thought yesterday, even though we climbed, it was so slow and gradual, you didn't really notice it. But today, yeah, you're in the mountains. You're in the mountains, there's no denying it. Anyway, it's around about 8k until my mid-morning break, and the mist is starting to clear, so hopefully we're going to get some nice views to share together as we now meander our way along the tops, traversing. Hopefully not too many more climbs or descents. Maybe it's just an easy cruise in, but I doubt it. No accommodation booked for today and no idea where I'm going to stay. Once again, we are living with the life of chance and adventure, and we'll work it out as we go. That's the beauty of walking this time of year. This is the end of April, the beginning of May. Apart from a little bit of rain yesterday, the forecast is looking great for the next few days. So you can score a few weeks of beautiful walking, and you know, over the course of the entire route down to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, you're always going to encounter rain, that's for sure. No, other than you're going in July and August. However, this time of the year you can really get a good long run of great weather. So pleased to be out on the trail, and yeah, let that sun come out and whew, allow this ginger boy to enjoy it. How are you, beautiful? Hey, sheepies. Wow, a full-on totem pole. Right here. Beautiful owl looking over everything. Love it. Well, I've got no idea what this is. Some kind of candelabra made out of a tree. Beautiful. And it overlooks my mid-morning snack. The city of, I think it's Sagui. We'll have to check. Well, I don't mind telling you that I'm exhausted. Made it to the church. I'm gonna go and check it in a couple of moments, but walked past the boulangerie and thankfully it was open, so you can't, on a Sunday here in France, you gotta take the opportunities to get food when you can. The supermarket I just walked past was closed, of course. So these are my supplies for the day, and French bread, oh my life. Glorious. You certainly can't be on a low-carb diet here. Anyway, I'm going to go check out the church, grab a moment just to kind of breathe in for a second. It's 10:30 in the morning, and then carry on. Done around about 10 or 15k so far, so another 15k and that should bring us to the end of the day. Sometimes in life you need a sign as to where you should go. You may be lost, you may be wondering what is the direction that you should travel. Now make sure you keep your eyes peeled and follow the clear signs that God's going to provide for you as you walk down the road. Let's go.
Anywhere you go, you belong. Anywhere you say, anywhere.
Okay folks, I'm done. I don't want to walk anymore, and this is the beauty of this time of year. Just walked into a village and I'm calling it quits. I'm just going to walk up to a chateau up the road, a gîte, and I'm just going to stop. Done about 30k and that's enough for today. I was going to try and push another 5 or 6k to get to this one place out in the middle of nowhere, but the knees are killing me. And I'm ready to rest and enjoy actually some downtime instead of arriving, so tired that I'm just in pain all night. Your body takes a good 5 or 6 days to kind of get used to this level of hiking if you've not been training prior to this. And so by the time your body's accepted the new reality, it's time to get off the Camino. Tragically, that's probably how it's going to be on this trip for me. However, having a great time, and what a beautiful environment it is. I've been on my own today and that has been really, really fun. Loving listening to 80s classics. The playlist I've got rocking is Feel Good 80s. Oh my life, so good. I have been dancing and singing, and yeah, it's a good job I've been on my own. I had freaked everybody out, but it's been brilliant. Some of the tunes, what have I been listening to? Madonna, Material Girl, Eurythmics, is it the Bronski Brothers? Pet Shop Boys, it's your Spandau Ballet. It's all been happening. It's been great. Anyway, let's get myself checked in some accommodation and have a nap. That's what I need. Well, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Another bright and beautiful day begins on the Camino, and today we're heading to who knows where. I understand it's about 35k, which is quite a big day. We'll see how we get on. The gîte I stayed at last night was fantastic. There was a massage thing for your feet, electric massage. There was amazing food. The food over here is as good as everybody says it is. The whole dining experience is really, man, they really take pride in hosting and looking after you. Oh, wonderful. So that was great. Slept well. Breakfast, again, a wonderful sit-down affair. Table laid beautifully. All local products. Oh my life, it was great. I got to try 7 different jams. Wow. So I'm loving it. I am loving it. I don't think I will lose any weight on this Camino. Probably going to put some on, but that's just all right, because with this level of culinary dining, I'm happy to go for it. So yeah, loving it. I can highly recommend it. Today, the sun's supposed to arrive kind of in a couple of hours time, but then followed up by some rain. So we need to get this walk done by 5 o'clock if we're going to avoid that rain. And at 35k, leaving at 8 o'clock, I'm not so sure we're going to make that, other than I just skip the brakes and keep pushing. But that's not a lot of fun. Now, there's no support for the next 10 or 12k. So thankfully, I filled up on a wonderful breakfast at the gîte. Had a great evening last night with all the pilgrims. 3 of them spoke English, which was wonderful, but really we spent the night in French at my request, because it's just better to be able to advance in your French. But they were very helpful and translated key moments to me. And slowly but surely I was starting to understand what was happening, and French was coming back. As I walk by myself, I mean, I'm 99% of the time by myself. I'm busy chatting away in French, trying to remember all of my vocabulary, what limited vocabulary I ever had. But yes, I'm chatting away in French, walking past beautiful French landscape and livestock and the odd French car. Oh, vive la France! Come on, let's go! Vive la France? Is that correct? I think I could have said Allez le bleu. I don't know. This language is confusing and beyond me, but I'll keep trying. So this behind me is actually where I wanted to stay last night, but sadly completely booked out. Now it's a massive agricultural farm, working farm, and basically it's some kind of project between all the local farmers, and all the food that's served in there is from the farms here locally, and apparently it's amazing. But you've got to book online. That's the key thing. So if you're watching this and you fancy staying here, then yeah, you need to book online. I didn't know that, and therefore it was completely booked out. And of course, for me, I'm kind of going from day to day as opposed to booking ahead. So it's not really fitting with my agenda. And because it's out in the middle of nowhere, truly nowhere, it's not the sort of place that you can just risk it with. Because if you don't get in, then you've got another 13K in that direction to go before you reach civilization. So sadly not for me today, but or yesterday even, but there are other adventures awaiting ahead. So I think what I can say about this location, it is beautiful. You're in the middle of a pine forest. There's a lake down there to sit next to. This would be a great place to stop. If you're going to stop in the middle of nowhere, this is a good place to stop. What a forest. It's just stunning. The shades of green are phenomenal. It's reminds me of my childhood, playing around in the forests of Cheltenham. Growing up wanting to be Robin Hood and running around, climbing trees, making bows and arrows and swords. What a great way to grow up. Yeah, thank the Lord I didn't have a PlayStation or a phone, but just an imagination. Yeah, thanks Mum and Dad. Well, you had no choices, but the tech wasn't there. But wow, this is glorious. It's not Sherwood, but it's something very spectacular. Wow, le bus, le citron, hein? Wow, c'est magnifique. 1974, the year I was born. C'est classique. Yo, it's so special. So special. Oh, that place is the coolest little place. That's Citroen 1974 bus. I've never seen one of those before. And I bought myself a little Schweppes for later, a little treat for when we're taking our lunch somewhere in beautiful nature. But for now, let's get back on the trail and look at this beautiful Camino sign. Oh, this Camino trail is lighting up. Only 1,478 kilometers to go for those who are going all the way to Santiago. Well, ladies and gentlemen, lunch is served, hallelujah, in this little town. There's a bunch of bars where pilgrims are stopping, but if you're on a budget and you want to grab yourself some supplies, you need to be at Spa before 12:30 because that's when it closes. Thankfully, it's 11:45. I can grab myself some supplies for lunch and hit the road. Oh, c'est magnifique. This is some stunning stunning landscape. I mean, we've basically got rolling hills through beautiful forests with little gorges and valleys off in the distance. And you just got everything here. It really is so picturesque. Even on a murky day, as today seems to be, it's still just wonderful. And a few more pilgrims on the road I've seen. Lots of people sitting along the roadside enjoying their lunch, which I shall probably have a little sandwich again in a couple of moments. But this is very, very tranquil. Oh man, I feel like Del Boy trying to speak French.
Potage parfait.
Using the wrong words in the wrong context. Anyway, if you don't know unless you have a go. So here I am trying with the French. So one of the things that I'm noticing here on this pilgrimage is that there are crosses everywhere. Now, of course, the GR65 markers are what you're following. And when you're in Spain, you've got the Camino markers. But here, the path is littered with crosses, often beautifully decorated. It really reminds you that you're on a pilgrimage, that people have been walking to explore the Christian faith for over 1,000 years. And in the emptiness and the silence of walking these beautiful open stretches with stunning scenery, it's nearly impossible not to ponder life's meaning, the Almighty's plan, the purpose of life, and all that God has in store for the next chapter. And each of those crosses just reminds you of the center place of what Christianity is all about. This journey of Jesus to the cross, sacrificing his life because of the love that he has for humanity, that he would pay the price of all of our mistakes. And that's, the fundamental message of Christianity. And of course, he paid that price on the cross and then 3 days later rose from the dead. That's radical, incredible stuff. Unlike any other religion out there. There's no other story that has the centerpiece of its faith, Jesus, the Son of God, fully man, giving his life, sacrificing it for humanity. Wow. It's deep stuff for a Monday, but hey, I'm on the Camino. If I'm not thinking about that, then what in the world am I thinking about? This is the time for such deep thought, don't you think? Well, good news. I've arrived here in Ambrach and found accommodation straight away, which is awesome, for 30 euros, including breakfast. So I'll have to get my own evening meal somewhere in this little town. So I think that tonight I'm going to cook for myself. I'm not famous for my culinary cuisine, my expertise in this area, but tonight could be the night that I give it a go, because there's a kitchen in our gîte, and the 30 euros I've paid obviously doesn't include food, so tonight's the opportunity. So I'm thinking I can cook some lovely pasta dish or a bolognese. Who knows what I could do? Ah, yes, some ravioli. I can make a mean ravioli. Let's try it. Voila. Oh yes, cheese on toast. Pringles and a Coke. A guy literally drove down the Camino to find me and give me my telephone. So this is a French toilet. It is stunning out here.